again, hola, and thank you for choosing to watch another instalment from here at my YouTube channel, Benidorm and Beyond. I produce positive, fun and informative vlogs about this resort where I have lived for well over 20 years. So please subscribe to the channel and join me on my daily adventures. Today's vlog brings you a local angle on the national Imserso scheme, which is the envy of most British pensioners and probably justifiably so. I will start with an explanation of the scheme and then tell you how it is badly affecting Benidorm's hotels and economy later on in the vlog. Imserso, which stands for the Institute for the Elderly and Social Services, has developed its tourism programme over the years as a complementary service to the benefits of the Spanish social security system, with the aim of providing the elderly with a week's holiday in either coastal areas or inland, and as a result this contributes to improving their quality of life and health whilst also encouraging them to be more independent. As well as these benefits to the older generation, the Imserso tourism programme also helps contribute to the maintenance of local employment and therefore increased economic activity during the lower tourist seasons, helping to balance out the inequality in income between the high summer months and the rest of the year. In order to qualify for the scheme, which you can do whether you're a Spanish national or not, you must qualify as being a jubilado or pensioner under the Spanish social security system. This could mean you're a fully retired pensioner, a widower pensioner of over 55, a pensioner for other reasons, or a recipient of benefits or unemployment subsidies and age 60 or over, as well as a number of other grounds which would also qualify you to take part. Those who do qualify may be accompanied by their spouse or long-standing common-in-law partner and may also bring along any children with disabilities subject to certain terms and conditions. The heavily subsidised getaways can last anything from 4 to 10 days, depending on the type of holiday and area chosen to take the break, and include full board accommodation in a double room, going down to a half board basis if you choose to stay in a provincial capital city, along with round-trip transportation from your local capital to the destination hotel, a group insurance policy, a general medicine service to complement the state's National Health Service, and a socio-cultural animation programme. Limited places for the Imserso scheme are released annually on the national government's website, along with a full list of prices, which depend on which region you are going to be staying in, which by the way also includes the Canary and Balearic Islands, and whether you are opting for a touring style holiday, a Costa getaway, or just a simple stay in an inland town or village. If you'd like to support my channel and future vlogs by making a small donation, you can now buy me a coffee, or even 2 or 3. Just click on the down arrow next to the vlog title, which brings you to the description of this video. Then follow the link provided at the bottom. It's really that simple. Thank you so much. Hotels in Benidorm are mainly concentrated in the Old Town and Folletis area, although they do include some in the Rincon de Loix as well. And some of the names you may be more familiar with are the Hotels Grand Bali, the Crystal Park, the Poseidon Playa and Resort, along with the Mont Park, the Hotel Dynastic and Gala Placidia, Hotel Benidorm East and the Magic Rock Gardens. For the 2023-24 season, whose prices have not long been released and whose places need to be bagged by the 25th of July, a stay in our local Valencian community region will cost just €229 for a stay of 8 days, meaning a cost of just €32.70 per night per person to stay in our beautiful Benidorm, with transport laid on there and back, and with all meals laid on morning, noon and night, along with the security of insurance, medical care and tailored entertainment too. Whilst the scheme is undoubtedly a fantastic thing, allowing heavily discounted holidays for pensioners and the older generation who may not otherwise be able to afford it, for the hoteliers who join the scheme, in the last few years there have been many downsides. It has been reported in the local press just this week that Benidorm will distribute more than €1 million in aid to hotels that participated in the 2022 scheme, due to the low prices demanded by the Ministry of Social Affairs, who sanction the scheme, which make turning a profit from these stays, or even breaking even, virtually impossible, especially considering the recent cost of living increase which has affected Spain just as much as the UK. With this in mind, the JGL, or Local Government Board of Benidorm, has approved the granting of aid to the 28 Benidorm hotels affected, with the Provincial Council of Alicante having been given a fund of just over €1.4 million, with our resort getting the largest slice at a cool 1 million big ones. The recently re-elected Benidorm Mayor, Tony Pérez, said that these aids come to support the tourism sector in the Alicante province, and very specifically the hotels that have made their facilities available to the Imserso, and at the excessively low price of the social programme set by the Ministry of Social Affairs, who have had to bear the general increase in energy costs along with all other goods and services. In plain terms, this means that in addition to the €22 a day already received per pensioner for hotels that had Imserso guests between February and December last year, they will now gain an extra €3.30 per day and room, which doesn't seem like a huge help, but at least is something, I guess. In further controversy, there is a marked difference between the amount that Benidorm hotels receive compared to other destinations. With our resorts hoteliers having had to settle at around €22 per place per day for the accommodation, including a full board regime last year, inland destinations commanded nearly twice as much at just over €40 per place. Whilst everyone wants this fabulous scheme for the more elderly in society to continue and flourish, it seems that in the future maybe even more adjustments to it need to be made, or else you can only think that some of Benidorm's hotels will refuse to keep signing up to the programme, offering even less choice to the jubilados of Spain. I hope you've enjoyed today's news update and info on the Imserso scheme, and if you have, please check out some of my other videos which cover a huge variety of different subjects, including tours of many of Benidorm's most popular hotels, including a fly-on-the-wall look inside and out, reviews on cafes, bars and new businesses, as well as loads of news and updates on things that are happening around the resort. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, adios, and see you here again soon. Cheers!